We have shown in graph 11.7 how to derive a labor demand curve from the framework that we've developed. We'll now show how to derive an output supply curve. We begin with our usually shaped production frontier and a producer choice set that lies underneath it. Now suppose that for a particular wage, the output price happens to be such that if we choose to produce, we end up making zero profit. That would imply that the isoprofit line that's tangent to the production frontier intersects at the origin, thus giving us a vertical intercept of 0, implying zero profit. This is illustrated here with the profit-maximizing production plan A resulting in zero profit. At that production plan, we hire L star hours of labor and produce X star units of output. Note that this production plan A is not the same production plan as the one labeled A in previous graphs where profit was positive. We'll then denote the slope of this zero profit isoprofit line as W over P star, where we set P star such that we get zero profit if we produce, given the wage W. Any increase in price above P star will cause the isoprofit line to become shallower and thus cause the profit-maximizing production plan to lie on the shallower portion of the production frontier. We illustrate this here with a shallower magenta isoprofit line corresponding to a higher price and thus a higher level of output produced by a higher input level for labor. Since the magenta isoprofit line has a positive intercept, we know that profit is positive along that line. The slope of the line is W over P prime, where P prime is the new higher price for the output. Notice that we're holding wage fixed throughout this graph, and we're only varying the price of the output. In panel B, we continue to measure output, packets of economist cards, on the vertical axis, but change what we measure on the horizontal axis to dollar units. This allows us to measure price on the horizontal axis, and we can now indicate that the price of P star we choose to produce X star in output. The point A prime then corresponds to our initial production plan A in panel A. We can furthermore show that when price goes to P prime, we choose to produce X prime, thus getting the point B prime, which corresponds to the production plan B in panel A. Since we make zero profit at P star, we know that if price falls below P star, we'll produce nothing at all. But if price goes above P star, we make positive profit. We can therefore estimate a relationship between price and output, as illustrated in panel B. The information contained in this panel is then the information that a supply curve tells us. It tells us for different prices how much output the producer will actually supply to the market. But it tells it to us in a way that we're not used to seeing it, because price appears on the horizontal axis and output appears on the vertical axis. To get the supply curve to appear in its usual form with price on the vertical and output on the horizontal axis, we therefore have to invert panel B to get to panel C. The supply curve in panel C then tells us exactly what panel B told us. At prices below P star, which was set as the break-even price, the producer produces nothing. At P star, the producer produces at the production plan A, giving us X star in output. Then, as the price rises above that, the producer increases production as he moves further up on his production frontier.